Okay, status update. Sunday, I think it's the 14th in the evening. And I wish now that I had made a video of the behavior first so that you guys could see what was going on. I'll describe it. For those who aren't caught up, I had moved the snakeskin breeding pair back into this main tank about 3 days ago. Yeah, I think it's about that. And it didn't take very long, I suspected, because they went kind of limp over there. They weren't interested in, I didn't see dancing, I didn't see breeding behaviors, I saw seemingly depressed fish. So I moved them back in here, and it perked them right up as I expected it would, because they're back with their flock and they're back socializing, and these fish really want to be in a big school like this. And yeah, so within 3 days, their disposition completely changed. They were blended back into the tank. And of course, Big Red definitely wanted that female. And she was getting ready to lay, okay? So she was back here where that big guy is, and around this front part. She was looking and cleaning and doing her thing. And then she was running out and she was trying to herd the male back in because she's getting ready to lay. She wants him there. And and then when she would bring the male in, Big Red would come in and chase him away and then try and be around her, but she didn't want to be around him. So Big Red wants to fertilize the eggs. He knows what's going on, and he was trying to be the guy. And so we had this constant game of her swimming over here to bring her man back, and then they would start doing their, hey, look at this spot, hey, look at this spot, and then Big Red would come in and chase the man away, and then come back over here between them because he wants to be on point, you know. So and it was like a dance. They just kept doing the same routine over and over again. She'd come out and get him, bring him back. Big Red would chase him away, and rinse, repeat. So probably a little bit stressful for all those three fish, because he's trying to get some and they don't want him there, and so between those three fish, they were playing that game, and I recognized it as breeding behavior, because when they got back over here, she does a little fluttery dance, you know, kind of doing a little lap dance for him, so to speak, and trying to entice him, let him know that she's getting ready. And so yeah, they speak to each other, and if you watch them, you can see what they're doing. You can see what they're up to. They're a social creature, and they have a way of speaking to each other like all pack animals do. So it's definitely been an interesting experience. What I did over at the breeding tank, let's go have a look. Now, what I did here was I was just running it empty, and when I saw them playing that little game over there, I decided, okay, I got to bring them back in here. So I went in with a razor blade. I scraped down all the surfaces. Um, I cleaned out all the filtration, like just make sure the sponge filters were squeezed clean. I then I that I still don't have my cones yet. Ordered them from the other side of the world. Pain in the butt. Shouldn't have done it. But anyway, there seems to be a problem, or maybe it's lost, or I don't know. But they did pick that filter thing last time, and I think my mistake was that filter thing was months filthy, like with grime and shit on it. Pardon my language. So there was no chance it was clean when they laid their eggs on it, and because of that, the eggs died. So what I did was I cleaned this whole tank, like spick and span, without any chemicals, of course. And then I scrubbed the crap out of the exterior of this. I didn't do anything to the interior because those beads all have bacteria in them, and that's a good thing. But the exterior here, surface area, I scrubbed the crap out of it really, 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 really good, so there can't possibly be anything left on it. And rinsed it and everything else. And got the temperatures all right. Dropped a little discus trace in here because I think that might be what's getting them going. And they're just They're because I keep the door like this when they're in there, give them privacy, and I've moved it, so they're like, what's going on? But they've just gotten relaxed again, and I've seen her. We almost saw it a second ago there. We've seen she flutters. She'll do a little sort of dancy flutter thing, and I'm hoping she'll see. He just did it, or was that her? There's a behavior, and if we watch them, they're starting to actually look at that bubble thing again. They sit there and they stare at it, like, is this the spot we want to use? So I think if I'm right about all this, we might see them lay tomorrow. So stay tuned, because it's probably not going to happen tonight because I just moved them and they're a little bit uptight. But after they go lights out and they have a nice sleep, they're going to wake up and all their hormones are still active in their little bodies. So they're going to start getting ideas, I think. And we're going to probably see some eggs tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that's where we're at for tonight. I hope you have a great day, or sorry, evening. And let's hope we see some successful eggs that don't rot starting tomorrow.